Yo, what's good, everybody? Joseph here at Subarashi in Nonthaburi, Thailand. I'm with Escape the Matrix, my boy Ste, and today we're about to have some fun in this nice little facility here. Let's go check it out.
I'm Steve. I moved here 6 months ago with a plan of basically doing the things I've done. I've been in the fitness industry for 20 plus years as a boxing coach, and as well as competed in different countries and all around the place for different martial arts. And basically, I struggle with bipolar. I was diagnosed just before I came out here after a life of many bad places in my head and not understanding. So I studied neuroplasticity and basically dopamine, which is our currency, and started putting events on like this to educate people on how important getting the right dopamine hits in. And once again, it goes in with the fitness industry about the saunas, the benefits of the ice pool places, and all that kind of thing. So that's what I've been doing. And obviously, Joseph's one of the participants who I'm very grateful for coming along and experiencing one of these events.
Absolutely, yeah. Quickly tell them about the course of the day. What you took us through?
So we started off basically by coming in and doing some piston press ups to basically do a full upper body workout, engage our core, and then we go from there. So we went into the steam room to open our pores up, then into the sauna so the pores are open to push out all the sweat and increase core temperature in the sauna, which then makes your blood vessels work, opens up your capillaries, and basically decreases the chance of heart disease, strokes, and things like that, but up to 40%, depending on the individual and the current lifestyle. Then into the cold pool. Then we went on to basically shock our neurons for neuroplasticity and rewiring the brain up and shock factor and get that good dopamine hit, which is our real currency in life.
Absolutely. So you already touched on it a bit, but like, how important is this? I mean, obviously for individuals that suffer from mental health, but just the average person, how important is it for us to experience stuff like this, shock our system, go through the trauma, and release that dopamine?
It's everything, because people forget that our currency is dopamine in life. Whether you use your wages or whatever your currency is in your country, it's still spent on something that gives you a dopamine hit, other than your simple survival stuff, which you won't get the dopamine hit for because it's just basics. But then our extra things like treat food, whether it be porn, bad addictions, drugs, social media likes, anything that you get that fix of dopamine, you're then ruining your level for natural things. So by coming in here, especially like myself or someone with mental health or any problems, it then helps alleviate that and eliminate it by rewiring your neural pathways up for neuroplasticity through the shock factor, the trauma, and just the sheer detox and release. So it's very, very important, in my opinion, for everyone to be getting in here at least 1 day a week, minimum.
Awesome. Shit, I would love to be in here at least 3 to 4 times a week. So you had a vision in coming to Thailand. Tell us a little bit about your vision and everything with Escape Ste Matrix, and talk about that.
Okay, thank you. Good question, actually. So basically, I came here with the vision of basically helping people understand this kind of thing due to my mental health and educate people on it, as well as I'm a level 2 personal trainer and got an MVQ in sports nutrition, as well as a level 2 England boxing coach. I've taught and been in this industry for 20 plus years, trained alongside UFC fighters and some high level British boxing champions and amongst these people for a long time. So my knowledge is quite vast without being narcissistic. I know my stuff, and I just wanted to bring it here. And since I fell in love with Nonthaburi when I planned to move here, it was to help this community, like Nap, who owns the place, beautiful people, and some of the other local businesses, like we're working with Jitmong Non, Sorkat Kuamang Gym, and just basically bring some help to the community for accepting us with open arms. So if you scan the QR code, Escape the Matrix events, we're doing fundraising, we've got options for personal training packages, we've got the website. So basically just to bring people along to this world of fitness, health, understanding the self, and changing the life for the better, as well as everything else along with this kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, and you mentioned helping out the giving back to the community, the Nonthaburi community, which is beautiful. But there's also another key element that you do. I think you started that before coming here. But as far as like donations and things of that sort, where you raise money, talk about that a bit.
Okay, so there's a QR code which I'll give you if you want to share it on the content, and it basically donates to my digital nomad workshop, which is called Escape Ste Matrix. It helps me fund putting these days on and stay here, as I don't earn. I'm on an education visa learning Thai, but it helps me do this, help the local community build their business up as well. So any donations helps me stay here providing this kind of knowledge and helping people, and it also helps provide some fundraising for gyms and local businesses who could do with the help. The one is an orphanage. It's a gym who takes on orphans from an orphanage and helps train the kids, which that video has actually gone live now on Chatterbox, if you want to see that. And it's also on my Escape Ste Matrix YouTube video. You can see that video. And if you want to donate and help, we're going to try and get them some kit with their own names on, and maybe some more fresh pads and things like that. As you know, anyone who knows how to fightwear company in the UK and helped a lot of people. It'd be great for the UK audience to give something back and maybe help these small gyms grow, basically. And that's what we're aiming to do, as well as many others that you're going to see. This is one of the first events we're putting on of many to come.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you for all this that you're doing. I had an amazing time today. And just the work that you're doing. I mean, you and I talk on a personal level, outside of all this, and I know your particular position. And honestly, I hope you don't mind me sharing, like, you're living almost day by day, bro. And you still find a way to, no matter what, give back to the community and give back to these kids. I watched the video you were talking about with the kids at the orphanage. And I mean, they're taking it serious. Like, there's something about that. Like, when a child doesn't have anybody to run to, a lot of times in our countries, what do they usually do? If they don't have a father in their household, they don't have a solid foundation or a family, they usually run to gangs and get into crime and all that stuff. And I saw that beautiful video that you guys put together, the little kids, they're training pads. They don't have a family, but now they have a family in the gym, and then people like you coming in. You guys went out and bought gifts and gave them to all the students and stuff like that. So that's just some beautiful work you guys are doing. Before we go, I want you to talk about this facility and, where we got to train and what we got to do today. That way we can also give them a plug, because this was an amazing experience.
Cool. Well, before I move that, I just want to thank, once again, Kim Kabbalah and Jasmine, his girlfriend, for introducing us to this gym, as well as the other things we're doing, because they're great, beautiful hearted people, and they actually bought the presents that day out of their money. Like Joseph says, I live week to week and just about survive staying here, so any donations to help me would also help. But I'm happy with minimalist. But however, they are a big part of the team, as well as Jasmine being able to translate for us and introduce us to us. And the manager of the gym himself, the owner, who actually takes on the orphanages, they do all the hard work. We're just bringing it to your guys' attention and helping them out a little bit. So we don't want to take credit for it, but he does the real work. We just want to help fundraise and help him along the way and be part of that family. So I appreciate that.
Awesome. It takes a village. I don't know if you mentioned before we go about the Chatterbox.
Yes. So also I have a mini podcast sort of thing called Chatterbox, where if you have a business in the area or you're a social mediaist and you want to come and you get your first session, it's completely free boxing, and promote your business on the Chatterbox platform. I'll give Joseph all the details so he can put it on if he likes to. But it's spelled Chatter, Chattabox, Chatterbox. And then it's all on there, basically. So if you want to get involved in that, get involved in that. This is going to be on there at some point as well. Joseph just asked about this business, so I'll touch on it. The female we're dealing with, his name's Nap. She's become a friend of mine. She's lovely. And basically allowed us to use these facilities. And I'm going to be trying to do a deal where maybe I can rent the whole facilities for an hour once a month and do a boxing class here with a Dopamine Day involved. But we'll discuss that further down the line. I'm Escape Ste Matrix. Follow me on Instagram and YouTube, and Facebook is Stephen with a V, Butler, Butler. that is my most predominant one with Instagram. So if you want to follow me as well, I appreciate that. And thanks, Joseph, for all this time as well.
Absolutely. Thank you for this opportunity and more things that we're going to be doing together, brother. Appreciate
Peace,
you.
man. God bless.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Dopamine Day. Escape Ste Matrix. Mind, body, spirit, get right. Push through the pain, let the pressure fade. Cold water shock, then we elevate. Sweat on my face, but my mind feel clear. Dopamine Day, we alive right here. Train, breathe, reset, reload. Mind, body, spirit in control. Heat, cold, steam, let it wash away. We came to get free on the Dopamine Day. First we hit the floor, push-ups in the zone. Core tight, break strong, everybody grown. Ain't no ego here, just the work in the wheel. Boxing, coach, energy, discipline still. Steve brought the squad out, told us tap in. Escape that matrix that we trapped in. Phone off, stress gone, body online. Heartbeat loud, but the spirit aligned. Cold pool, hit like a wake-up slack. Heated pool, got the whole team back. Steam in the room, thoughts disappear. Sauna got the weight of the week out of here. Push through the pain, let the pressure fade. Cold water shock, then we elevate. Sweat on my face, but my mind feel clear. Dopamine Day, we alive right here. Train, breathe, reset, reload. Mind, body, spirit in control. Heat, cold, steam, let it wash away. We came to get free on the Dopamine Day. This ain't just fitness, this a whole reset. Step entirely with no regret. Recovery movement, this is the movement. All in together, now let's get into it. One round training, one round still. One round healing what the world tried to kill. You can feel that shift when the body get pushed. Spirit wake up when the limits get crushed. Boxing stance, guard up, chin tucked. Life hit hard, but we still get up. Escape Ste Matrix, that's the mode we claim. Break through the fog and we step through flame. Breathe in, let it go. Cold hit, blood flow. He rise, soul clean, new mind, new dream. Push through the pain, let the pressure fade. Cold water shock, then we elevate. Sweat on my face, but my mind feel clear. Dopamine Day, we alive right here.
He tried to kill me. I ain't even gonna hold you, he tried to kill me.